Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Bowl TV for continued coverage of the 2021 Junior Gold Championships taking place in Indianapolis. My name is Aaron Smith with Bowl TV and USBC Communications, and we are ready for the final advancers round. So 5 more games here from Expo Bowl will determine our top 16 players in both the boys and the girls division for match play here at Junior Gold. Their practice, their warm-up is all set. Everybody is on the high side here at Expo now, lanes 41 through 80. We have 8 channels available, so I'm not 100% sure if it's everybody, but if it's not, it's pretty close to everybody. So you get to see the final push for the top 16. Let's head over to the lanes right now. We're going to start with the girls division as they get underway. Once again, this is going to be another 5-game block, 26-game pinfall totals carrying over from the previous 2 rounds yesterday to determine who's moving on to the next round. But before we settle in too much here, let's bring in my co-host this week from Inside Bowling, Mike Flanagan. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And there's Mike.
I guess I'll turn on my I was just cleaning my screen here. I got a pullover on now. It got a little chillier in the building, Aaron, but I'm ready for advancers round competition number 2 as we cut to the top 16. And everybody's over in one bay now, and it is the colder bay, as I like to call it. And we have 8 channels for everybody. We have 3 of the girls division, and then we have 5 of the boys division, 5 channels for the boys. I do believe we do have every single lane covered over there, as I saw as we were firing everything up. So yeah, buckle in, everybody. We got all the competition for you, all the bowlers that are left.
All right, folks, with that, let's make sure we're good to go.
You're having connection. Hey Rick, how's it going? We have getting through a couple little technical issues here as we get rolling here. We'll have those corrected for you in just a moment. Just a quick, simple fix here. With so many streams we have going on here, we had to make a little adjustment here. Aaron settling in here, but a stilts pattern is what we have here. Not a burn pattern or anything like that, or leftover from earlier. Its own pattern number 6, as I've been told. Of course, we didn't get access to the patterns ahead of time. That's the theme of this event. You won't be told any of the patterns until the events are over. But this one does look to be pretty long, from what I could tell. Pretty long pattern.
All right, Mike, as you mentioned, settling in. Always a little hectic even when we have time. But we're good. We're ready to go here. Final advancers round. The top 24 players in the girls division. Top 50 in the boys division. Taking a look at the standings heading into this round. There is a new leader in the girls division, Mabel Cummins, the Junior Team USA member, 4-time Junior Team USA member, gold medalist at the World Championships a couple years ago in Detroit. Taking over the lead, she went plus 23 in that final block. to get to plus 89, so 204 average through 21 games, leading on the girls' side. Jordan Munt of Arlington, Tennessee, moving into second place. She was also plus in that last block. Now at plus 55 overall, 202.62 average. And the only other player in the girls' division plus is Jenna Williams, our leader after the first 2 rounds, or first 2 days, excuse me. Dropped to plus 26. She went minus 88 that round. Now sits in third place. So Mabel Cummins, Jordan Munt, and Jenna Williams, your top 3 at the moment. 2019 U17 champion Caroline Thaser sits in fourth place at minus 26. Followed by Brooke Roberts of Port Orange, Florida, minus 122. So some separation there for the first 4 players. Brianna Madison from Lincoln, Nebraska, minus 137. Megan Colbert from Sycamore, Illinois, minus 166 in 7th. Caitlin Orisic from Yorkville, Illinois, minus 168. Ashley Morrow from Valrico, Florida, minus 193. Amber Elliott, minus 194. Your top 10. And, of course, as we mentioned, the top 16 is what we're looking at here. And currently in 16th place, Kayla Smith from Salem, Illinois, at minus 359. So first player in the cut after that is Natalie Heltney from O'Fallon, Illinois. She's at minus 335, so has about 24 pins to work with. First player out, Cassidy Anshush from Webster, New York, minus 373. Lauren at minus 377. Saya Sweeney minus 397. Jasmine McKeel minus 398. So certainly a lot can happen in 5 games, even going all the way down to '23rd place within 100 pins of the cut heading into this final round. Cassie De La Fuente entered the advances round in 24th place. She maintained that spot. She was the cut number, minus 493, a 176.52 average to make the top 24 in the girls division.
In case you guys are wondering some of the noises in the background, we are near open play in a bowling center. So if you hear some pinfall in the background and some young children who happen to be enjoying the great sport of bowling, that's what you may be picking up in the background.
We ran down the girls' standings after 21 games, the first advances round. On the boys' side, Tyrell Ingalls continues to sit atop the leaderboard, plus 377. He went plus 39 for his 5 games earlier today. But making a charge with games of 218, 253, 234, 227, and 201. 1133. Cameron Crow up to plus 316 now, sitting in second place, having an even bigger 5-game block. Michael Marmolejo, 1154 to get to plus 226, now sits in third. Jeremy Keenely, plus 202. In fourth, William Clark, plus 163. Kai Yamada, our day one leader, plus 152. Brett Lloyd, plus 133. Corey Roth, plus 78. Jay Scudell and Alec Keplinger, the defending champion here, plus 68. Ninth and 10th place. The cut number currently minus 52, a 197.52 average. Held by Jaron Kirashag from Hawaii. So minus 52, Jaron currently holds the number. First player out, Adam Driver from Ormond Beach, Florida. Minus 57, just 5 pins back. Justin Bartholomew from Ohio. Minus 68. Alex Nolan, minus 87. Michael Deming from Michigan, minus 91. So up to 20th within 40 pins of the number heading into the final 5-game block. The cut ended up being 50th place Matthew Stroman from San Antonio. Minus 304, a 185.52 average to advance here to the final advances round at the 2021 Junior Gold Championships.
Did you know there's a Junior Gold app?
I did hear about it, yes.
It's Junior Gold app. You want to go out and check it out, just to let everybody know. It's up in the App Store for both Android and iPhone. Just search Junior Gold. You can go get that bad boy. I'll be doing that during this block. I just found that out. It came across my ticker here. Okay. I think I'm caught up there. And Aaron, just for all practical purposes here on the background here on our production side, I do have, it looks like we're using this screen here, which means now if you want to go back and forth, just let me know.
Okay, Michael. Sounds good.
Okay. Since we're so far away here.
This is true. Our communication skills are out of control.
I could have typed it in the private chat, but at this point in time, I think the viewers would actually just rather hear us talk to each other.
As we work through our game plan here.
Yeah, and I did share the same screen that you had going because it was a little choppy at the time. We actually had the management team come in yesterday and talk to us a bit in the chat about how to use it and everything, which was really nice.
Then we didn't use it at all today. Shows what we think of the management.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what happens when the mice away. Aaron and Mike will play. That's what happens every single time.
All right, here on 43 through 46, once again, 3 channels dedicated to the girls' field, which does have everybody covered for sure.
Everybody, yes. Everybody. 12 lanes. Yep, 12 lanes. That is correct. 12 lanes. And then we've got 20 lanes for the boys, right?
Correct, yep. 5 channels.
Checking out those math skills today.
We're working hard here. Joining us here on our U20G1 channel, which is what we're tuned into right now. Got Grace Williams up far left of your screen, taking care of that single pin there. Carrie Ayers is a spare conversion of herself. She's looking to run down. Mabel Cummins, our tournament leader. She's going with the Ducks jersey, which is appropriate for the weather that we had in between the blocks. So potentially have continued good signs to come for Mabel as she made her way to the top of the leaderboard and puts together a great shot right there.
Aaron, I got to ask you another technical question here. Is there some sort of new update to this thing to where I'm not actually the full screen?
Well, Mike, since we still have the same screen here, let's test this out. I thought I noticed that as well too.
Yeah. What causes that? How do I?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Isn't that bizarre? I noticed it at the PWBA events as well. Sometimes that's the case. StreamYard's got a couple new updates. So does our system that we use here on the back end. I just don't know why. Fill the whole screen. Interesting.
Victoria Pachacha from Hopewell Junction, New York, also on 43 and 44, along with Brianna Madison. We mentioned Mabel Cummins up just a minute ago. She's going to be back up on 46. Joining her on that pair, Saya Sweeney, Natalie Heltney. And I'm afraid the speaker is blocking the name there, so we'll get to that in just a second. That last player. Brooke Roberts, there we go. Those are our competitors here. Question in the chat, how do I know which screen to watch for All-Star Bowl? At the time, there is no live streaming from All-Star Bowl. There will be next week once the U12, U15, U18 divisions come into Junior Gold. If you're referring to the Youth Open Championships, there is no live streaming at that event since we are here at Junior Gold. We do have some highlights available.
We do on social media. We sure do. Couple 300 games over there posted on social media. You can check that out. Sport of Bowling USBC Youth Bowling. Follow both on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This pattern is playing really long, it seems like to me. Slower ball speeds, straighter angles for sure on this one. Probably playing a little bit more towards the center part of the lane is probably the desired path to the most success, although we are seeing some players play from the outside. So possible multiple angles here. What time is our stepladder final tomorrow, Aaron?
1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern. We don't know if it's the boys or the girls first.
I have not confirmed that yet. So,
top 3 make it to the stepladder.
Top 3 make it to the stepladder.
and it will be 3 versus 2. Winner of that'll take on our number 1 seed, who will be undefeated and must lose twice. So potentially 3 matches, 3 games on the show. 2 for sure, maybe 3.
Correct. Yep.
Per division.
Mm-hmm. That is the case.
Yeah, we're getting set up for the show actually here today, doing some pre-work on that. We'll be right here, lanes 35 and 36 here at Expo Bowl.
All right, we heard some extra cheering going on over there. So Mike ran down to take a look to see. Took a quick glance across, didn't see any players with a string of strikes like that, but could be off with that. So Mike giving it a double check. Competition kicked off on Tuesday here in the U20 division at the 2021 Junior Gold Championships. Competitors bowled 8 games, 2 4-game blocks on 2 different oil patterns for day number 1. They did the same thing in day number 2 before we made our first round of cuts. So 16 games over 2 days, 4 different oil patterns. And then 5 games earlier today to get us down to the top 50 boys and the top 24 girls. So once again, just one more cut till we get to match play. We'll have a couple of rounds this evening starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 2-game matches, total pinfall to determine who wins each of those. Is a double elimination format, so we will, as Mike mentioned with the stepladder finals, players will have the chance to have a loss but still make the stepladder.
Good pitch, mate. Well, good shot here. Pitch, mate. Hey, one more good one. Huh? I'm good with that. Same spot. Press it. Roll line.
Just a couple shots remaining here in game one, and we'll switch over to one of the other pairs here after they wrap up to take a look at a few more competitors. Once again, if this is your first time joining us on Bold TV, Mabel gets the hit, gets the messenger. Pins flying everywhere. That's what we like to see. This is your first time joining us here on BoldTV.com. We do have access to a total of 9 channels for you to watch. We have this one here, which is our essentially our main channel to have some navigation. We have the chat open as well. And the other 8 channels are available to kind of jump around the house. So it doesn't have the commentary, but it has the ability to kind of watch your favorite players as they make their way across the house, especially with the current setup that we have here at Expo Bowl. It's going to, like I said, by jumping from game to game, you'll be able to watch just about every player over the course of this round until we get to the match play portion later tonight. So it looks like we're all done there. So let's take a look through here and see if see where to head to next. Take a look at the guys here. We'll find so hang tight, we'll make that switch. All right. Same building, same house, different lanes. Check out here this game. This is U20B3, lane 63 through 66. We have Will Clark, Will the Chill, as we've grown to find out here. Joined by Corey Roth, Samuel Torres, and Justin Bartholomew.
My favorite bowler, Will the Chill. Oh, wait, that's my favorite baseball player, Will the Thrill. That's right. That's okay. Will the Chill, you have now become my favorite bowler.
Let's
Replacing
go.
Pete Weber. Mike, I'm not really happy about that. It's not a very good Pete Weber.
It's not the best impersonation I've heard.
Not very good. Show business. Here in the booth. Maybe next week we'll get into that a little bit. Got 5 games for you here. It'll take us up to about 5 p.m. Eastern or so. Then we're coming back.
7 or 7:30. I've been saying 7:30, so now I hope I'm right. But since you put the ounce of doubt in my head, I will double check. It's going to be 7:30 and 8:30, the two squads today for match play coming up later today. So once again, a nice full day when you really think about it. This event is meant to be challenging, and you know the bowling aspect of it, of competing on. This is their 6th different oil pattern now.
Yep, 6 of them.
And just the grind of all that to mentally work your way through that, the different ball motions you're seeing out there, the way you use your arsenal and kind of go through that. Once again, limited to only 5 bowling balls, so it's important to make the most out of those to give you as many reactions as possible. But yeah, they have quite a day here that they got to get through to continue their trek toward the stepladder finals tomorrow. So once again, at the end of this block, they will have 10 games in for the day, and then at least 2 more, or at least 4 more after that. So to make it to Friday, gotta have at least 14 games in the books. Mike, when was the last time you bowled 14 games in a day?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I bowled 14 games when I did the spare shooting video with Mike Jasnow. But I didn't actually keep score for 14 games. I just probably bowled 14 games. How about you, Aaron?
I want to say probably somewhere right around the turn of the century.
Oh, yeah, right around the turn, huh?
Back when I was eligible for the U15 or U18 division, I would say it's probably my last time I put in some days like that. Jacob Wilson, Adam Driver, Benjamin LaFontaine. And the player making the biggest jump in the advances round, making his way up into the top 3.
You got standings already?
Well, from last round, yeah.
Oh, they're okay. I didn't know if they were up or not. And where can you find those at?
Bold.com/junior gold.
Oh, okay. Is it JR Gold or Junior spelled out?
Junior spelled out.
Okay. Bold.com/JUNNORGOLD. All right. I'm going to head there right now.
But our player making the big move. 11:54 last round. Michael Marmolejo from Fullerton, California, also on our featured pair this game.
Is that about a 250 average? Or no, 230 average?
It looks closer to 230 than 250. But a very impressive round, though. 236, 237, 249, 213, and 219.
Very, very consistent round. Everybody that's watching here on Bold TV, we want to know where you are from. Where are you from? And I'm going to guess most people are from the Midwest. That's my guess. I think we got a lot of Midwesterners watching today. Just type in the chat. Let us know where you're viewing today from. And everybody, just so you know, we are in game number 2 now, right?
That's a good point, Michael.
During game number 3 today, everybody, we have got something in store for you. And if you joined us the last block, we are going to fulfill our commitment to you. And you know what that means coming up in game number 3. If you were watching the last block, if you weren't watching, it's going to be a surprise. But in about the 5th frame of game number 3, we are going to do something real special here on Bold TV. So make sure you mark your calendar for about 40 minutes from now. Special treat coming up for you here on Bold TV.
Well, hopefully that treat continues to be stringing strikes for Justin Bartholomew. He has the front 5 here on 65 and 66.
All right, let's see. Fort Worth, Texas, Minnesota, Cleveland, Tennessee, Illinois, Alabama, Iowa, all right, Ruth, awesome. Going to be there this weekend with your daughter. If you see us at a center, make sure you come by, give us a little tap on the shoulder, give us a little knucks, make a little eye contact with us. Be nice to meet you. See ya. Where's Justin from?
Strange hit for Adam there. Justin Bartholomew?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Michael.
I appreciate that, Aaron.
Dayton, Ohio. And you know where he was in the standings starting this game? Or starting this block, I should say?
Block. Yeah, okay, yeah, the block.
He was in 18th place, so just 2 spots and 16 pins out of the number.
Oh, 4-pin, just a little high. He knew it off his hand. He feels fortunate to leave the 4-pin on that one. I'm seeing a lot of these players be able to get to the pocket. Pretty impressed with how they're attacking the lanes. Of course, you see some 2-8-10s, 4-9s, stuff like that. That's a little right. Hold the pocket, though.
Michael, 4 for 4.
You're right. Every time I start thinking about where people are from, I think of that song. We got New Jersey, Georgia, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Brandon, Florida, home of Tom Doherty.
I'm more curious what the song is at the moment. Now, is it I've Been Everywhere?
No.
That would be my song to think about that.
How does that one go?
Oh, I'm not singing it. Good try, though. Good try, Mike Flanagan.
No, I'm thinking the one that goes, I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, L.A., Northern California, where the girls are warm, so I can be with my sweet baby. Yeah. That one.
Steve Miller Band.
Yeah. Walking me, baby. Keep on bowling me, baby. Baby, 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 keep on bowling. Bowling me, baby. That's right. Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma. Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Let's see if we can make it work here with who we have in here in the chat. Let's see. Went from Kyle, Texas, all the way to St. Louis, Wisconsin, Fort Worth, Texas, Minnesota, Cleveland, Tennessee, Illinois, Alabama, Muskegon, Iowa. I went from Georgia to New Jersey to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I went to Jacksonville, North Carolina. Ended up hanging out in Brandon, Florida. Got a lesson from Tom Doherty. There you go. It's called Sing in the Chat with Mike.
Impressive.
I just wish I had a voice.
I thought you were toast with the back-to-back Illinois there, but you rebounded nicely.
Oh, I just went right through it. Illinois. You could do the whole song with Illinois. I went from Illinois to Illinois. I went there where the girls are warm, so I can be with my sweet baby. Yeah. Now, if you got me a list of every player on these two pairs, I could do that as well. But that would require work. And we are the laziest broadcasters in the history of broadcasting. So we know we're not going to do that.
Oh, this sounds like a full challenge accepted type of moment.
There we go. Amanda says, Tom Doherty owns my pro shop.
There we go.
There you go.
The Rebel.
Oh, yeah. Rebel without a cause. I'm going platinum. Rick says that's good. I don't know if that's a compliment. Because I thought it was great. Not good. I thought it was great. But thank you, Rick. I'll take the mediocre compliment, Rick. Oh man! I just happened to catch here on our replay this 8-pin that was left. And that was the end the streak. Michael was just completely ripped off there. Well, these are the best players for a reason. I mean, they're hitting the pocket consistently, getting count if they leave a split, picking their spares. And Justin, he says, "Hey guys, I left that 4-pin in this right lane. I'm going to give it a light mixer here, which is that's a good, that's a normal adjustment. Anytime you go just a little bit high. Very easy to go just a little bit light right after. You like Steve Miller Band? Don't they sing some people call me the Space Cowboy, some people call me the Gangster of Love?
That is another one, yes.
You want to be the Space Cowboy or the Gangster of Love?
I just want to be Maurice.
Woo, woo. I know people are singing this song themselves right now. Could also do it with the bowling centers here, right? I went from Expo Bowl all the way to Strike Force.
Forget about championship lanes.
Western Bowl championship lanes. Woodland Bowl, where the PBA Tour bowls. And Jim Doty is the owner. It is Jim Doty, right?
I believe so.
I could do it with the gold partners, too.
With the gold partners, you mean Brunswick Motive, Rotogrip, and Storm?
Yeah.
And our official jersey provider, I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion.
Yeah.
Our official lane maintenance provider, Kegel. Well, Mike, while we were talking about all these great industry partners that support youth bowling, I sent you an email.
Cities. Love you, Mike, but please stop. All right, Todd. But Aaron just wrote me this email. So I might stop after I do this because a lot of work went into this. I don't know how this is going to work. I might make a fool of myself. Is this left or right or?
No particular order.
Okay, in no particular order. In case you're wondering who you're watching bowl on our stream here in game number 2 of 5 here at the boys under 20 Junior Gold Championship, second advancers round, looking to cut to the top 16. Got 8 channels for you here. The first 3 channels are the girls' channels, and you can watch all of them bowl. Pick your favorite 4 lanes, and U20G channel 1, 2, or 3, and then we've got U20 boys 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But currently, right now, we are watching. Boy, that's a long first name to get started with here. Arizona all the way to Oklahoma. All right. We've got, that's a great shot, by the way. We've got Justin Bartholomew from Dayton, Ohio. Michael Marmolejo from Fullerton. Samuel Torres from the Palm Coast, Florida. William Clark from Montgomery, Illinois. We got Corey Roth from Coralville, Iowa. Benjamin LaFontaine. He hails from Hollis, New Hampshire, and there's Adam Driver, who's hanging out in Norman Beach, Florida. Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson. From Georgetown, Delaware. Keep on rocking. Keep on rocking me, baby, right there. How about that? That wasn't too bad. Best I could do.
There were some nice moments in there, Mike.
Yeah, a couple bad ones, too. And for you, Todd, that segment is over.
I don't know if it ever peaked. I don't know if it ever peaked, but we've gotten to the end of it.
We did.
Just a quick note. Some folks might have overheard it from the lanes. A 7-10 ended a string of strikes for Cameron Crowe to start game number 2. He had the front 8 before a 7-10 slowed him down.
Yeah, we were on it. We were just waiting to switch over to there. We didn't want to jinx it.
That is over on the U20 B2 station at the moment. If you want to catch his 10th frame, you can still get into the 260s.
The Illinois thing was the straw. Well, I didn't know it. I mean, we had multiple Illinois back-to-backers. Hey, Andrew, was that your fault? I think it was your fault. You had a camera on him over there. Cameron Crowe. Andrew, senior video project manager, United States Bowling Congress, is here working on some special events. Special moments out there at Junior Gold, and he's following around Cameron Crowe. He took this Kush lunch today and just came strolling in, grabbed his camera, went over there in the 8th frame, and boom, hit him with the 7-10.
Cold-blooded.
Yep. That's what happened.
209 finish for William Clark. He's been near the top 5 throughout the course of the event. He's been bowling really well out of Montgomery, Illinois, as Mike sang about. Justin Bartholomew, 243. We mentioned he was outside the number to start this block, so that certainly is going to help business pick up for Justin as he's looking to make the top 16. Samuel Torres up on the approach, looking to add another strike in the 10th. He can get to 199. Michael, after starting with the front 5, open in the 9th, but he can still get to 234. Definitely seems like there's some score if you get lined up here, throw some good shots. Seems like business is picking up here in the final advances round as we prepare for the top 16.
Yep, 1-6 is the number. And then they go into a bracket format, correct, Karen?
It is a bracket format, yes.
So we'll 16 bowl 1. 15 will bowl 2.
I would believe that's how it works, yes.
And 14 will bowl 3.
So 17 is the magic number, though, in that situation, because you want the matchups to add up to 17. That's how you know you put the right matchups together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that one. Because 8 bowls 9.
8 bowls 9.
10 bowls 7. 11 bowls 6.
11 bowls 6.
12 bowls 5.
Yep.
17 is a magic number. Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. Learn something new every day here at Bowl TV. Doesn't matter what sport you're playing. You get into a bracket round, it's got to add up to 17 if it's a top 16.
Which is unfortunate because you don't want to be number 17 in the standings, though.
No.
So it's a double-edged
Yeah, it is definitely double-edged.
Double-edged number.
Well, it's kind of cruel. It's a cruel math situation that happens there because they got you constantly thinking about 17, the guy that just missed, or girl, depending on what division you're in.
.224 for Michael Marmolejo. He's going to get to plus 227, so he's going to be looking in real good shape here moving forward. See some additional bowling in the next round. Adam's going to finish with 175. Benjamin 197. Jacob 167. Gotta give a shout out to I believe I did confirm it over the break that Adam Driver and Corey Driver, as we suspected, are siblings. Corey rolling a 300 game at the Bowling.com Youth Open Championships a little bit earlier today. That video posted on the USBC and Youth Bowling social media accounts. So check it out. He got his 10th frame up there as he's tossing some strikes. Go ahead and switch back to one of the girls' pairs here for game number 3. Catching the end of game 2. Leia Diener, Cassie De La Fuente, Megan Kohlberg, Jordan Munt, Morgan Nunn, Caroline Thazier, Cassidy Ann Schutz, and Lauren Tomaszewski. Wrapping up game 2.
Just had a couple of my fans write in and say that they thought that the singing segment was fantastic.
There you go. That's why you're not only playing bass, but you're also the backup vocals for the right side of plus. I don't know if you can compete with JT yet for lead vocals, but
no, that ain't never going to happen.
But
I'm the Reverend Larry Platt or William Hung of the group. Talk to me. Tell me your name. Remember William Hung from American Idol?
I do.
Shebang, shebang. Then what was the guy's name? Guy that sings "I Am Your Brother." I want to say Ronaldo or Rupert. Ronaldo Lapuz. I Am Your Brother. 2008. 13 years ago, that was on American Idol. Joe Engelkis, I stream his 2 events a year. I love going up there in Waterloo, Iowa, streaming the events at Cadillac and the new Maple will be nice. I believe Joe here is petitioning that during that entire broadcast that I do over on Inside Bowling that I sing every word of the event from start to finish. Thanks, Joe. Good suggestion.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'll see if I can get Barbara Streisand to join me in the booth that weekend. I've been told before I have Betty Davis eyes. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, not yet. He hasn't had enough time off. Get the second one. Okay. Taking care of a little bit of housekeeping work here behind the scenes, everybody.
It is pretty full hands-on effort from the team here to kind of coordinate everything going on here throughout the course of Junior Gold Weekend. This is just one division that we've been covering. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up next week with the introduction of the U12, U15, and U18 competitors to the mix as well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the thing I just had to do was a big deal. Curtis von Kruger needed a piece of gum, and I happened to have one for him. So just went right over there. It's right over in that range over there. You guys want to see behind the scenes of our setup here? I can show you if you want.
Let's do it.
Something might become unplugged, so if you stop hearing me.
I was going to say, you should use my camera here first because that's on an actual.
Forget it. Look at this right here.
Well,
here's all our wires down in here. Then there's Aaron. He's got the pretty screen behind him over there, but he's got like that background back there. It's just dark gray, so that's why it looks like he's like in a closet or something. And then if we keep going, I don't have to.
I don't know how far you're going to make this. That's.
I got it. Watch this. Okay, so then here is the bowling center, and that's open play out there. And there's Curtis von Kruger over there, showing people where to go to watch the bowling. And that's kind of our setup here. So then I hang out right here. Right here.
That's how it works.
Yep, it is. And then I've got this light.
This is your most important item all week. You
It
don't
is.
know where it's at. You lost it.
Got this light right here. It's got all these different modes on it. So I can like cosmic or glow bowling announce up here in the booth, which is pretty cool. I can just position it wherever I want. It's also got a red, white, and blue feature, make it look like I'm getting pulled over. So yeah, when you settle in for 2 weeks at an event, you got to come prepared. So I'm glad I've been able to supply the gum for Curtis Von Kruger, who just got here today or last night. I'm glad that I've inspired JT to buy Aaron a new headset. And we've got lights, camera, action up in here. And I killed enough time to basically set us up for the next game.
Game 3 time. Let's go. All right. Nicely done. A little behind-the-scenes tour of. And the crazy thing is, you didn't show them what was going on right behind your background. There is piles and piles and piles of equipment needed to make all this happen, and shirts and everything.
Yeah, we got a security guard that actually comes in at night and watches over it. We were low on gaff tape, still are. But we got a shipment coming in tomorrow. And we had a shipment arrive 2 days ago that is MIA.
We will carry on, however. Speaking of carrying on, we carry on into game number 3 of 5 here. Final advances round 2021 Junior Gold Championships U20 division. We'll be taking a look at Jenna Williams, Kayla Smith, Amber Elliott, and defending champion in the U20 division, Patricia Rosales, over on 51 and 52. And moving over to 53 and 54, Cassie De La Fuente, Megan Kohlberg, Jordan Munt, and Leah Diener. Another big aspect of this week and this event is we've talked about it multiple times, and it's getting pretty real now. Is for these young athletes is the road in qualifying and the hope not only to make the top 16, but a bonus for those who make the top 4. So those players will earn an automatic spot on Junior Team USA for 2022 based off of their 26-game pinfall totals across 6 different lane conditions leading up to match play at the Junior Gold Championships here in 2021. So something potentially in the back of the minds of some of these competitors near the top of the leaderboard. Taking a look at the players coming into this round for the girls division. Mabel Cummins, as we mentioned, has been a longtime member of Junior Team USA, so pretty comfortable with the situation. She's been a part of the team. She's made it through team trials. She's made it a couple of different ways. She's been part of the development team in the past for winning Junior Gold. So she's looking to add a 5th year to her resume. Jordan Munt would become a first-time Junior Team USA member. Jenna Williams also looking to join Junior Team USA for the first time. And then Caroline Thazier, she's been a past member of the team. So some experience, potentially some new names. And as we mentioned, they had created a little distance from themselves and the rest of the field. Brooke Roberts in 5th place about 100 pins back of Caroline for the 4th spot. So would need a big final round and potentially some help along the way. For the guys, Tyrell Ingalls and Cameron Crow, both on Junior Team USA the past 2 years in 1st and 2nd. For Michael Marmolejo and Jeremy Keenely, they also filled out the top 4 heading into this round. A little bit closer, though. Taking a look from 4th to 5th, Jeremy in 4th at plus 202. Will the Chill Clark at plus 163. Kai Yamada plus 152. Brett Lloyd plus 133. So all those players within range of making a run here with 5 games to go. So a couple of things some players may be thinking about here in these final few games. I think a great comment in the chat from Joe about Jenna Williams, and yes, she is. We talked a little bit about that yesterday. Just one of those players who you quickly watch her throw a bowling ball down in the lane once or twice, and you quickly tell that she's going to be a pretty successful player for as long as she wants to be in the sport of bowling. And an honorable mention All-American for the NCBCA this past year at Mount Mercy.